Hold on, I gotta get the music ready.
Yeah, what up? What up? What up? It's your boys, people. It's your boys. We're back. We're back for another show, baby. Twitching. We're doing everything today, baby. We got it going on, man. As you know, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Today's a special show, man. As you said, we may be rhyming a lot during the show tonight because, you know, today's the anniversary, baby. It's about Biggie, baby. You know, we're gonna be notorious tonight. So as always, it's your man, it's your boy, it's me, it's Mr. Mitch. How y'all doing tonight? And of course, as always, we got the greatest, the most, the undefeated, the most talked about, the unchallenged, the uncontroversial,
notorious,
the most notorious. Thank you, Mike.
Oh yeah,
the greatest co-host in podcast history. What up, Wes?
What up, Mitch? What up, Los? What up, Mike? Another week. Let's do it. I'm excited. We got good stuff this week.
We got the man, the button guy, the guy. You want to get in his face? He'll get in your face and he'll press your button until you can't be pressed no more. This guy, he's gonna tell you how it is. You know why? Because that's how he goes. What up, Mike? What are you doing tonight?
You know, just ready to go, man. Ready to rock.
And then we got the Sultan of Swole. We got the Sultan of Stats. We got the man, the myth. I'm telling you, look, it was crazy. Him and I were talking, and like he just went into a stat rage, man. The man is always on. You can't shut him off. He don't have a power button. That's the Sultan of Stats. The La Champion.
La Champion.
What up, Los?
What up, man? This is my favorite day of the week, man.
Man, we twitching right now. Everyone, you know, you see.
Hey, that's my handle name. Hey, I am twitching.
Follow. I am twitching 113. That's your boy Carlos, baby. He's twitching right now. Nice. Man, we got a big show tonight, man. Like we talked about last week. We said it. We said what we were gonna do. We said that we were gonna talk about basketball. We're actually gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. We got an Are You Serious that is gonna knock your grandma's wigwams off. If you know what a wigwam is, it's a old school sock, baby. We got some stuff for you today. Wes got two of them. That's how serious it is today, baby. But Wes,
went down today.
Do me a favor, man. Before we all get started, play me that.
Hold on, Mitch. Hold on, I'm not ready for that.
What? I mean, come on, man. You had only 9 hours to get ready. I mean, what's going on? See, this is what happens.
I got that mono stereo going on right now.
This is the podcast world, people. You looking for them fancy podcasts with the cool studios and everything. We in the gutter here, baby. This is where we roll.
Well, hold on. Let me jump into my Are You Serious? We're going around that.
No, not yet. No. We got to pay homage first, baby.
Hold on. I got to get the
we got to get it started. I thought you were queued up
already. I got to get the box going. We've been sitting here for 8 hours.
Whatever you got to do, you got to do. I'm just saying, man. Look, 24 years ago, I know where a lot of people were, you know, I don't know where you were. I remember I was hanging out with my homeboy, Ralph. Shout out to Ralph. We were sitting there watching TV, and then across MTV came across the news that Biggie got shot. You know, in that 1997.
Bluetooth connected.
You know, there's some garbage-ass rappers out there right now. He may not be in your top 10. He may not be in your top 5. He may not be your greatest. But, look, we're giving shout-outs to Biggie today. Shout out to Biggie Smalls. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Long Island.
Stop is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the village.
Okay, what you say, Carlos? That's the goat right there, Carlos.
Hey, we don't own the rights to this song.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, baby.
Baby. All right, Wes, you can shut it down.
I used to read magazines.
Shit.
All right, this ain't Dance Party USA. Let's go. Ready. So, like I said, we got a lot to cover today. We had some breaking NFL news this week. We had some breaking NFL news today that we're going to get to. But as we always started off, man, look, man, I tried, Wes. I got to tell you, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I tried. Saturday was a rough day, man. We had baseball practice in the morning, kind of lasted a little bit longer than we thought it was going to go. But then I had to go out to dinner with the in-laws, man. And so, yeah.
What'd you eat?
How's the family going?
We went to – no, we
They
didn't
went
go
there
to
ate Mexican.
We went to a Chinese food place. I'm not gonna give the name out because they don't sponsor us. I don't want to get sued or anything.
It was garbage.
The food was good. It could have been more. It was a bougie, expensive one. You know how Valentine is. It's kind of, suspect. Yeah. But I walk in there and I see this guy behind the counter, and I'm not gonna do any disrespectful Chinese voice or anything. But he was like, "You the podcast man, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. That's what I do, And so he looked at me, dead in my eyes, and he goes, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Hey, I'm always serious, baby. That's what I do. I bring it." So I tried to get to Esther this weekend. I didn't make it. Shout out to Shady Acres. We love y'all. Look, I'll be out there this weekend for sure. Talk to you about your boy. So Esther, I know you're watching, baby. Love you, but hey Randy, still haven't reached out, man. I hit you on Twitter again. I'm just saying. I just want to ask everybody, hey, are you serious? This is the most dangerous part of the week, people. This is what people come to see. But Wes, because yours are so mind-blowing tonight, I'm going to start with Mike, okay? I'm just saying.
Wow.
So
Dude, you teed me up like a little softball, like alley-oop.
Oh, straight up and down. Hey, Off Danny's back. What up, Off Danny? My man is back.
Danny.
Off Danny is back. But so Mike's Are You Serious? I'm going to lead him into. I guess he's going to talk about a video game, some fucking, some inhuman type shit that went on this weekend. So hey, Mike,
What happened?
Go for it, baby.
All right, so mine is actually about golf, believe it or not. What took place over the weekend? Bryson DeChambeau won himself another golf tournament. So whatever, there's nothing really, spectacular about that. But what he did on the par 5 was something that really, I mean, you only see in a Tiger Woods EA Sports video game that really I thought never existed in human life. And anybody that's ever played Tiger Woods knows, will know what I'm talking about when
I've beat Wes's ass so many times.
Par 5, and you can hit the ball completely over all the water and carry everything and drive it on the green and possibly get a hole in one, right? If you play the game enough, you probably will, right?
Hey, dead ass serious. I looked at that shit and I was like, I looked at Jen, I was like, are you serious? Like, he hit it over the Atlantic Ocean. It was ridiculous, dude.
I know.
Right. So, I mean, like, never before did I think that would be, like, humanly possible, and until this weekend, what I saw. So, my words to Bryson is plain and simple. Are you serious?
Are you serious? I mean,
hey,
I don't know if you guys see it. Carlos, did you?
It went 565 yards, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Is that possible? I don't play golf.
Yeah.
It says DeChambeau took the line.
So wait. We need to talk about one more thing about him. Okay. So he's been clocked at having a 212 mile an hour ball speed. Now, when you think about baseball, we think about guys like Aaron Judge and all those guys. Right. I believe the top of the league last year of ball speed that they kept clocked was like 123 or something.
The exit velocity, right?
Right, exit velocity, right? Yeah. So just think about this. This guy's like 100 miles an hour faster. I mean, I
196
golf ball, all that stuff, but
196, my man.
What?
196
miles per hour. His ball speed.
Yeah.
And apex at 116 feet.
Yeah, I thought they said right. That's what that one was. But he's been clocked at 212 before. Like he hit one at 212. Yeah, it's just insane, right?
What if he hit somebody with that ball? Like seriously,
I mean, it's not even. It would kill him.
You kill him.
Yeah,
there'll be a death on the
there was
PGA
houses
show.
there.
Depending on where it hit him, it might actually go through. But like there's been stories of guys back in the past. This guy Ted Ray is a famous Englishman, where he could hit a golf ball through a phone book. So,
how about those dudes?
I don't know if it's true,
right.
Story of it,
hey,
but
Mike,
still.
How about the dudes that were like hitting it in the water? I was watching it. a little bit of some
Yeah,
of the
well,
games.
that's just the thing. The water wasn't even in play for him. It's just a whole nother world. Like, and he's not playing with he's playing with the best golfers on the planet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, to understand what he's doing is just, I mean, it's
Some
just
of them
another
dudes
world.
were
The
hitting.
guy he was playing with, Lee Westwood, hit a beautiful tee shot. I think he had like 150 yards in. Bryson could have drove the green.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
and Westwood is no slump of a hitter. You know what I mean? You can still hit the ball 300
Right,
yards.
right.
But
Some of them were
just a
par
whole nother world.
7 and par 9. Look, I'm not a golf fan, but I know par
No,
negative
par
something
seven.
is
No,
good.
par
Oh,
seven.
there's a par 5 is
Yeah,
the
that's
highest.
I mean,
You know,
minus
golf
7. You see, I'm not a golf dude, but it was
I'd
minus
be great
7.
on a par
I
nine.
was like, what game are you playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was unreal. So yeah, so Bryce, Mr. DeChambeau, I can't even call him by his first name because he'll put a golf ball through my fucking body. Mr.
Question.
DeChambeau,
Who was
are
the
you
dude
serious?
with the pink shirt that hit it like he was doing like he was hitting like a rocket missile, like Mr. Happy.
Happy Gilmore?
Yeah,
Gilmore?
he came up and he just went wham,
Yeah.
and that thing just flew, and he was like this. I was like, what happened?
Yeah,
I was
some of those
Everybody
guys are
wants to
crazy.
get like Happy Gilmore. Get that
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
start.
All right, Wes, I need you to look into the screen and tell these people, are they serious? Well, let's go.
All right. I got a
First
couple
one.
of them. All right. First one I'm going to do with NBA weekend or NBA Sunday because it wasn't even a weekend. Made for TV event.
Made for
Let me do
TV.
Let me give you the positives. The 3-point contest, I loved it. I love it that Steph had to come down and make the last shot. I like it when I see my guys perform when they have to perform. I just like that clutch time gene. So congrats to Steph because he was hot, kind of slowed up in the middle of his racks. But toward the end, I think he had to make the last 2 and he made it. So good for him to win it. Props to him and Dame for showing out at the All-Star game.
that was dope.
I know, right? Them boys shooting from half court.
And they were showing love to each other. It was no hate or nothing. It's like,
I know.
yo,
I think they even tweeted each other like they want to start shooting from half court during the game. But I'm glad they chose the All-Star game to kind of display that. And I think the NBA seriously is going to have to look into adding another one. Because that's like there is a dude like them pulling up at half court is ridiculous.
Steph almost got the ball stolen.
That's still 3 points.
Yo,
they're not even close to the line. That's still 3 points.
Dude was playing LD on him, and he like messed it up. He just threw it at Chuish. It's not even like they're banking it or anything. They're literally
Exactly.
When are they going to make a 4-point line?
Like I said, the NBA is going to have to look into that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Pierce because now you realize that's a good shot. You dumbass.
yeah.
NBA, get rid of the skills competition. It's a joke. I'm done with it. And my main thing was the dunk contest. For one, it sucked because there were no names in there. One dude ain't even on the NBA roster. He on the G League that they found. He probably had the nicest dunk.
The dude from Portland?
No, the other dude from Indiana.
Oh, Cassius Stanley?
Yeah, he ain't like he played like 12 minutes of NBA basketball, and they found him and brought him here. And number one, if you're going to perform a kiss the rim dunk, you have to kiss the rim. I don't care what consequences comes with it that you're going to bust up your grill because you're going to get too close to the rim.
Dude, he could catch the Rona.
You got
The rim has COVID. The rim has COVID. Hey, you never know. You never know.
Well, you got to think. I know there's risk of dunking. Blake jumped over a car. He knew the risk. If you fall over the car, you're going to bust your ass. D. Brown and Cedric Ceballos dunked blindfolded. They knew the risk. If I jump, and I can go head first into the backboard, but they still performed their dunk. So, Anthony, Simmons, whatever your name is, you ain't got my vote because you didn't kiss the rim.
Me either. I agree.
So that's my Are You Serious for the NBA weekend.
Yeah.
Well,
And
hold on a
lastly,
second. Wait, hold on.
It's underwhelming for sure.
Hold on. Before you get to number 2, Mr. AB side.
Yo,
Listen.
Obi got robbed.
I got home about 8:30 Sunday, and I didn't even know the fucking thing was on, to be honest with you. I had no idea. No, serious. Like I was
You
out.
watching Princess Diane and Oprah?
No.
Princess Diane. I got the wrong princess.
Yeah, shout out to Princess Diana. Okay, she's only been dead for like
Whoa.
25 years, 30 years, you know.
Yeah.
No, so I don't even remember what I remember. I came home, we ate, I took a shower, and it was a wrap. You know, I was watching some other shit, but like I was having to be going through the channels at like I don't know, like 11:30, whatever, and they were like, and the NBA All-Star game. I was like, that was on today, and I watched the Curry shit. I mean, that was hot, but that game has been garbage for years. That's almost as sad as the freaking the NFL, and now we're NFL guys. And that's almost as bad as the NFL.
Dude, I don't even watch the Pro Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember the last time I watched the Pro
But
Bowl.
at least you understand in the Pro Bowl that guys don't want to get injured, right? So that's why they can't play at full speed. You know what I mean? They can't play a serious game in football. But like basketball, like why don't you guys just go at it hard and play? Like honestly, I think back to the day, like the boys like Michael Jordan and them. Do you think that they wouldn't have gone at it like 100%? You know?
Oh, the All-Star game.
I mean, there's no way.
No, wait. You guys are missing this. Ready for this one? I'm going to throw this one at you. The football Pro Bowl, when fucking, what's his name from Washington, may rest in peace. What was his name was? The cornerback from the ex-Redskins, the Washington football team, whatever. Sean Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah.
He fucking murdered that punter.
Beast.
He almost killed the guy. In the Pro Bowl game.
Of all time.
Hey, some people take it serious. Look at fucking Pete Rose.
Yeah, he
Right,
injured
no,
the
Pete
dude.
Rose.
He injured the catcher.
But hey, look, hey, Gen Z, you bunch of weak punk bitches. You know, wake up. Let's get back to playing sports.
Hey,
All right,
listen,
Wes. I'm fired up. Go, give me number 2, Wes.
Hey,
I'm
real
fired
quick.
up. Right
Hold up. Go ahead.
now. Go, Carlos.
the All-Star game, I love it because it's fun. You know, it's a high-scoring game. It's a regular Harden game, no defense. You know,
Yeah.
awesome, love it. You know, I agree. The skills needs to be taken out, but the 3-point, it's always on fire. I thought. I was surprised Connolly he could shoot like that.
Yeah, he could always shoot. I was surprised he got there.
He's always a scorer.
Like he was in there for Booker.
No doubt.
Devin Booker, he took Booker's spot, and Booker didn't show up.
Who's your second? Are you serious?
All right, Wes, go for it, baby.
A second one, and Mitch, this is close to our heart because we both used to collect McDonald's checks. So Burger King, are you serious? I saw your sourdough hamburger commercial, and you stealing from my music, my generation, and that's why this is for Biggie. I gotta defend hip hop because you got a commercial and you got a phrase, real G's moving silence like sourdough.
Nah.
That's a foul right there, player. That's a foul.
garbage. That's garbage.
Thank you, Carlos. It's real G's moving silence like lasagna.
All day, baby.
Burger King.
Shout out to lasagna.
So Burger King.
Shout out to every Italian
are you
person
serious?
watching, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Real G's moving silence like bologna because you guys are full of it.
Yes.
So that's how I gotta end
Just
it.
like their black bun or
Hey,
their purple bun or whatever color that was.
did you hear what you talk about that? Did you see what these assholes tweeted yesterday?
Ooh.
It was National Women's Day yesterday, right?
Huh?
And I guess Burger King UK said that women belong in the kitchen.
No.
What?
That's smart.
I'm just
Wow.
saying.
2021, they're really with
Yeah.
the times. Huh?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like, Burger King, you're falling apart. The King, you're more like a squire now, you know?
Yo, who's
I
their
would say-
marketing
I don't
leader?
know.
No kidding. I hope he got
Dumbass.
fired on the spot.
Yeah. Now, Wes, I'm going to say this, though. Last Friday, for lunch, I took the junior to go to Burger King, and I got the sourdough.
How was it?
It was pretty good, man. I'm going to, you know.
Nah. I go to Burger King, I get the Whopper.
I'm saying I get the Whopper all the time, you know. I said, you got a new sandwich? I'm going to try it out. I got
There
it.
you
It
go.
was good.
Mix it up.
Yo, have you tried their weak-ass taco? I tried it because it was only 99 cents.
Tacos from Burger King.
I tried it.
Why?
Hey, dude.
Seriously.
It's
Bro, 'cause
Burger King. It's not
Because I'm
Taco
Spanish.
King.
Hey,
I tell you
Fucking
what's the
said,
worst
"Yo,
thing in the
eat
world
me."
for Burger King is the mozzarella sticks. Don't ever
Those
try
are
that.
terrible. Those are fucking
God, they're
awful.
horrible.
Actually, Arby's got the best mozzarella sticks.
Hell yeah. Hell
Arby's
yeah.
mozzarella sticks.
Oh, they got some jalapeno poppers too with that.
Oh, because you're Spanish, you eat jalapeno
Hey,
poppers.
bro. You
I'm
know?
just saying, man. You know.
I mean,
Look, all right. So, hey, fans out there, because we don't have a lot of viewers right now. You know, people are doing homework still probably, but what's the best fast food out there? Look, okay, so look, we got 4 guys. I don't know. Has everyone tried all the chicken sandwiches? Popeyes isn't the most bangingest one to me.
Popeyes hands down.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
Nah.
I like Popeyes.
It's good. It's really good. I like it.
Don't if you say Chick-fil-A, I'm shutting this
No,
shit down.
I don't know. I'm not. No. Chick-fil-A. You know what the problem with Chick-fil-A is? Their fucking chickens are deformed. Because one time you get one that sticks off the bun like this, and then there's one that comes on the bun. It's like this. No, fuck you, Chick-fil-A. Close on Sundays. How
Yeah,
dare
what
you?
the fuck?
What if I want a chicken sandwich on fucking Sunday? I can't get one? Bullshit. Let me tell you something.
No, it's
We're not gonna have any
too
sponsors.
cheery for me. Like, yo, tone that shit down. I don't want to fucking all that.
Wendy's got a pretty damn good chicken sandwich, Carlos.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm
Oh, what up, little man? Yo,
Oh, what up?
what up?
Little man.
Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
What's up, little boy?
Is that keep it PG?
We'll keep him.
I didn't know if he was
PG,
naked or
just
not.
his head.
I was like,
Hey, what's up,
What
man?
up, Luca? How you
There
doing,
you go.
buddy?
Naked boy in the picture.
Mike,
Yeah, PG rules
What
only,
can
man.
you do? He won't let me,
Nice.
Look, there you go. He's saying, "Are you serious? Are you
Yo,
serious?"
Wes.
Chick-fil-A.
Gonzaga down 2 points.
Yeah, they came back.
So, like, people, listen. This is what we do, man. No Man Fantasy Football every week. You know, we get involved, man. And Are You Serious? Sometimes get rough. But listen, you got any questions, concerns, comments? Hit us up on our inbox, man. nomanfantasyfootball@gmail.com. That's what it's there for. Hit it up. I mean, you know, it's lonely. I mean, dude, I haven't heard from old boy from Texas in a long time, man. Leroy, man. What happened to Leroy?
Yo, how many people streaming right now?
7.
Oh, shit. We're about to
All
have
right.
10 today.
Come on,
Just
Mitch. Let's
slow
get to it, man. Let's get
All
to
right.
the big news.
Wes, I'm gonna let you start off. Give me the big news, man.
We got to talk about Dak, baby. Like the new millionaire.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
The 40
Yo,
million.
66 million.
$66 million to sign his name on the daggone check.
Wait, no. He gets 75 million for the
Well, I know he
first
gets
year.
75 for the year.
Yeah.
But just for signing his name on the damn contract, you
Yeah.
get 66 million.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. So he basically, yeah.
Today was a good day.
Today was a good day. Today he actually gets 75 million, is what it is today, which is not bad. You know, because he gets paid for his first year and he gets the signing bonus, which is the largest bonus, right? You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
Yo,
too
you
shabby.
seen his warm up? That's just hilarious.
A win-win though. Got to give Dallas credit because they actually save a lot of money on the cap for not having to franchise them. So
they
at least
did.
got
They
the
did
deal
come back
done.
because they
Yo,
did step
props.
in it.
Yeah, so it's only 22.2 that they have to pay in the cap.
But you know what?
Over 37.7, so he's saving like 15.5 basically.
Shout out to Dak.
This year, but next year it kicks up, and they gotta start.
Yeah. Then it's
moving some
structured
stuff
differently,
around.
but at least for the immediate for this year too,
Yeah.
which is a tight year for everybody's budget,
Right.
it works out good for them because
Yo, shout out to Dak for holding his ground for 2 years straight.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Just
Yeah.
getting paid
what he
and
deserves.
paid.
Yeah,
And yo,
Look, there's not a Dallas fan on this podcast. Well, of the 4 of us, I don't know if in Twitchville if there's any Dallas fans. I know Lee. I don't know if Lee's on right now. If Lee, if you're on, I know.
your brother's a Cowboy fan?
oh yeah,
What? Did you just meet him?
Come on.
You know,
he's like the biggest Cowboys
his
fan
name
there
was
is.
the Boys Rock. You know,
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
Boys Rock.
You were too busy scoring 151 points a
Yeah,
week.
but the 150. He
My bad.
doesn't
My
know
bad.
none of our names in the league.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I just joined the podcast.
Whatever, dude. But let me tell you something. Very smart by Dallas because you locked in a great quarterback. You locked in a very good quarterback. Possibly could be a great quarterback. You got a good, solid team. You know, protect that man now. And I don't know what they're gonna do with Zeke, if they're gonna keep him, they're gonna restructure him, whatever they're gonna do. But that a healthy
and fix your defense.
Dallas team.
And now you got your offense set, so other than the line, maybe make that a little better. But fix your defense and watch them go for Surtain with I believe it's the 10th pick in the draft they have.
You think so?
Yeah. They're taking Patrick Surtain if he's available. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean,
because
look, I like Van Der Esch. I like what was it, Xander Van Der Esch?
Yeah, but the quickest impact you can do to a defense to make them better is have a lockdown corner or an edge rusher.
You're right.
I think they're going to try and do both.
Dallas is set to pick Patrick Surtain. Is that Surtain's son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's a beast, and he's huge, and he's by far the best defensive back in the league. It's not out of all of them graded. They
He's
have
a cornerback.
Samuel Jr. as well, but he's not nearly as good. None of them. The kid's a monster too. That's the thing. So he's like 6'3", 215, 220 for a defensive back. He's a big.
So let's talk about what didn't happen. Who didn't get signed? I mean, we know that Marcus May, your boy, he got signed $10 million.
Yeah, he got a franchise
tag. We talked about
Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
Green Bay didn't sign him, so
he's a free agent.
Yep.
So
let me ask you. Say Sultan. So let me ask you that. In your heart of hearts, where do you think Aaron Jones should? Now, I want to say where do you think he will go, but it's so fucking unpredictable. But where do you think is the best fit for Aaron Jones? I'll pose that to all three of you guys. What
team has the biggest cap?
No. Don't worry about the cap. Let's forget about cap for a second. I know it matters, but where do you think where do you think he would go that makes the best sense for him at this stage in his career?
Green Bay.
He just left
Miami.
That's the best fit for him.
No, Miami. Yeah. Miami. Okay. Why? Because it's warm.
He's gonna go to Miami, but the best
because it's warm.
Green Bay.
Dude, if I played in Green Bay for all those years, oh man, I need somewhere warm. I'm going to Miami, man.
How many years has he been in the league? 3 years?
Yeah, still. 3 years in the tundra is like 100.
Okay, so Wes, what about you? You're saying you're going to stick with Green Bay, or you're going to go with another team?
The best fit is Green Bay, but he's probably going to go to Miami because I didn't do research. And
Green Bay is $11.4 million over the projected salary. They can't afford him.
Nah, that's the problem with them. They're in cap trouble. I'd say my pick would be
the Jets. The Jets, right?
No, man, why is it always got to be the Jets? No, seriously. Would be if Russell Wilson stays in Seattle, go to Seattle.
Because Chris Carson, because they basically told Chris Carson to go hit the market today.
Yeah,
but if you think about it,
too, though,
looking at my notes, Chris Carson, he'll probably go to the Bills, but they still got two other running backs.
Buffalo would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
But they also got two other running backs, Rashad Penny that they did in the first round in 2018, and then DJ in the fourth round in 2020. So
I'm going to give you guys one. Why not the 49ers? You talk about going to a nice weather. They need a running back. Why not the Rams?
They already have a slew of good running backs, though.
But Aaron I think
Mostert is the fastest guy in the league, isn't he?
Yeah, they got Mostert and
wasn't he clocked at like being the fastest guy in the league? Like
and then he slipped
23 miles an hour or some shit.
He slipped on a banana peel, was hurt half the season, caught COVID from making out with some of the wide receivers.
I'm just saying
he got new money,
season, though, like the best.
Yeah, he got new money recently, so you're not going to back up a free agent running back after you gave your guy money.
Yeah, they just got a new car, so.
Yeah,
and they need a quarterback after Jimmy G's gone. So they got
he will be.
They got bigger problems.
He will be. He will
be. That's
that's gonna pop off next week.
That's after he's gone.
That's Belichick's baby right there.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where he's going too. I agree.
Yeah.
What about Aaron Jones going to Belichick? Going to? You don't think so?
They got
no, because he don't pay anybody. The Patriots don't pay, especially not a running back.
And they got James White, who's going to re-sign for another 2 or 3 years. So
Okay.
And what about
And
Sony
they had that
Michel?
other running back they had.
Sony
What's his
Michel.
name?
There's
Not
places.
Sony
Aaron
Michel. They had
Jones.
another guy they drafted. His name
Oh
was
yeah,
Harris.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey,
Gotta
wait.
be.
You know what? You know where Aaron Jones could go? I mean, he could go to somewhere like freaking the Steelers.
That,
He may not
maybe.
get a lot of money. He may not get a lot of money, but he's going to
That's
play.
actually probably not a bad idea,
You know,
really.
he's that kind of running back. He likes to hit the hole. You know, I mean,
No,
pun-
Steelers
my bad.
are
I don't know if you swing that way, but I mean, you know,
It's a whole.
Steelers are in love with Connor.
I don't know why.
He's been injury prone himself.
Dude,
I mean,
they're re-signing Ben 150 years.
well, they
Yeah,
gave him like 2 years, right, Ben?
Yeah, but how old is he? 100?
Well, that was his first.
38, I think, but
That was
he's an old 38.
Whoa, you know, so. All right, so who is the next bit? Well, we saw Carlos Dunlap get released. I think he's still got a few years left in his tank. I mean, he played pretty well for Seattle. Mike, you mentioned Shaq Barrett. He's going to be available,
Jack
right?
Barrett. You got Matthew Judon. You got
Kenny Galladay.
Yannick
Galladay.
Ngakwe.
Yeah, I mean,
You got Galladay. I mean,
Hunter Henry.
So wait, real quick. Let me go back to Kenny Galladay. So you just bring in a quarterback, right, and Jared Goff, and yet you let your number one receiver go.
yeah, but they're cleaning house.
They're doing. They're starting.
That you got to understand. Like, they didn't bring in Jared Goff to make themselves better.
Carlos, where does
They just took his contract so
Detroit
they
pick?
could get the picks and all that stuff. So I mean, you know,
What up?
I mean,
What is Detroit?
Detroit pick?
they're cleaning house.
Oh, Detroit is
8, I think.
number 7, and they're
7.
picking
we'll
Micah
see.
Parsons from Penn State, linebacker.
Why
Yeah,
are they going defense? They need offense. If
They
they're
need
letting
offense,
Marvin
too.
Jones go and Kenny G, they need offense. Like
Kenny G.
there you go.
there you go.
Now, let me ask you this. So, if some of these older wide receivers that are going to become free agents, do they want to, settling and going there?
Where? Detroit?
Hey, I'm just saying. No one wants to go to Detroit because of the stigma.
No, Detroit is a mess. Look at the head coach they hired. Come on, this team is horrible. You're giving them way too much respect. Like, thinking this team is like, no, they're another horrible team that makes bad decisions. That
Hey, shout out to Matty Ice. He just joined the podcast. What up, Matty?
What up, Iceman?
all right.
But but again, they got to go somewhere. These guys. So okay, so look at it like this. So with the Texans getting rid of Deshaun Watson, going to the Jets, right, Mike?
That's right.
And you got.
Oh, he's going there.
And you got Detroit falling apart. They're gonna sign guys. There's gonna be someone that's gonna go there. So I'm just saying, I think they're more gonna get so. Unless they have a ton of draft picks, they're going to try to get some
That's
free
what
agents.
they're trying to do. I think they're trying to stockpile picks and just retool. They, I don't know. I don't like the coach they hired. I don't like the decisions they've made. So I didn't like Matt Patricia. So I mean, I don't know.
So then I'll
Detroit.
talk about the next one, and we talked about it earlier. I mean, this guy's probably sitting in the corner right now, crying his eyes out, seeing if he can get a sponsorship from Kleenex. But fucking Allen Robinson is beyond.
Oh yeah, he's sick, dude. He's sick.
He's sick right now. I mean,
Yeah, I know it must have hurt him to get tagged because he's like, you guys got nobody to throw me the ball.
right.
They got no draft capital to get no new talent in there to draft any new talent. So now you got to think free agency. I don't know where they are with their money, but I don't think guys are lining up to go to Chicago for one, the weather and the quarterback situation.
Right.
And my man's 27. I mean, it's time for him to get a good deal. If not, he's just going to get older. And, once you hit the 30s, it's over for football.
Yeah, for receivers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so Allen Robinson is just in a bad spot because Chicago, to me, again, also, unless they to move Trubisky, like trade him to the Canadian Football League for some, like, I don't know, for some maple syrup or something. I don't know. They're just going to be in the same spot again. But you
Yeah,
know, they
but
got a
he's
good, I like that
He's
running
just going to
back.
take his 1-year deal and then he's going to be out. So at least he's getting paid. He's getting a decent price for the year.
You said what? 18 million, right? He's
18
getting-
million. Yep.
Yeah.
So what did Godwin get? Because that's another one he signed. He got franchise tag.
I thought his was like 14 million or something.
He was
I don't know,
14.
but
Okay.
Look it up. So
Godwin,
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he get?
15.8.
15.8. So I mean, 15.8 to possibly make another Super Bowl run. I think he's fine with that. You know.
Sure. The real question is, what do they do with Shaq Barrett now that they signed him to the tag? And Shaq Barrett's going to want money.
It's one tag per team, right?
Yeah.
One tag. Yeah.
Yeah, they used their tag on Godwin, so they're he's a free agent and he's going to want to get paid. And somebody's going to give him money.
Now, is he unrestricted free agent or is he restricted? Do they have the
no, he's unrestricted as far as
Unrestricted.
So he doesn't have to listen to Tampa if he doesn't want to.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me throw this out there. I just saw that Tom Brady's sniffing for Odell.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah.
He likes other. He's like a foster home. He likes other the rejects.
Mental cases.
So are they getting rid of? Did they get rid of Antonio Brown already?
No.
He's coming.
He's there.
No, they're just saying that Tom Brady said, "Hey, he's looking at Odell Beckham's situation." They didn't address Antonio Brown and all the other situations. They just said, "Hey, Tom Brady's looking at that situation and say, hey, would
that be fucked up if they traded Antonio Brown to the Browns for Odell Beckham?" Hey, Odell. Hey, welcome to the team.
Hey, you just got a Super Bowl, not play with Baker Mayfield.
Instead, they'll just make a Brady rule where they'll be able to put 12 guys on the field so they can have an extra receiver.
I mean, they're going to get O.J. Howard back, so they still got O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate, and Gronk.
And they just signed Levante
Mike
David.
Evans.
Levante David, the linebacker, to 2 year, $25 million.
No, I'm just talking about on the offensive side.
Oh.
They're going to be stacked.
You got 3 tight ends that you have signed. You have Godwin. You have Evans. You have Scotty Miller. You have the other young kid that's on the team, Antonio Brown. That's 5 receivers. You got Rojo back there and Leonard Fournette. I mean, fuck Tom Brady. You know what? Fuck you, Tom Brady.
You're coming to my side.
It's going to be miserable when they win again.
And you too, Uncle Bruce Arians. Hold on. Fuck you, Bruce. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. All right. So next week, we're thinking next week's going to be kind of, these next few weeks are going to be kind of like, because what's it, March 12th, what's today, the 9th. So in 3 days,
Friday,
that's when the new season starts. So that's when they'll be able to sign guys, official signing of guys and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, look, guys, fantasy people out there, we've dropped some viewers tonight. On and on, we think we're maxed at 10 or something, whatever. I don't care. Tonight's lit because going into next week, okay, I'm going to let my 3 amigos here talk about this because, again, this is a fantasy. The name is fantasy football. I know. Don't get all twitchy on me and shit. But we talk about everything here. We've talked about golf already. We'll talk about baseball because right there is about to happen. Well, I'm going to let my guy talk about some college basketball, but I'm going to lead in with something first, and then and I'll let y'all go, and I'll add into it because I've been doing my homework. I got stuff. I got the tablet going. I got the phone going. I got Schefter in my ear also. So I got a lot of stuff going on. But when was the last time in the March Madness, the tournament time, that both UNC and Duke were not in the tournament?
Over 10 years ago, if more.
If more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
Is there a possibility for either one of them to make it? I guess only.
Yeah, they got to win their conference championship.
They got to win their conference, and that means Duke has to win the next 5 games. They just destroyed Boston College.
Yeah.
But they go against Louisville, who's a tough team. I don't see them winning
Duke
5.
is done, man. Duke is done.
Duke is done, man.
Yeah, no, they would have to win the championship to get in, and
Mhm.
it's probably not going to happen.
You wanna see
They're
it?
just not that good,
Okay.
honestly. It's like it's kind of shocking, you know, with the same coaches. You know, you see the same recruits they had, you know, top recruiting classes. The guys just haven't performed the way that they thought they were gonna. You know, that's the truth. It's
Right.
not like they've like Krzyzewski is lacked in any way. You know, they still got top prospects, you know, in every way, shape, or form. But yeah, man, they're just not good.
I
Let
just
me
kinda
throw this
shocking.
in there. That those one and dones that Duke used to get, that world is going away. When
Yeah.
the NBA introduced that G League and kids from college can make $250,000 coming out of high school, these
College.
one and dones aren't going to do 1 year at school to get drafted pro. They're going straight to the G League to
Right.
get paid, then evaluated, then put their name in the draft. Because you got about 3 players in the G League this year that would have been one and done in college this year that went to the G League. That's going to be drafted this year.
At least in the top 10.
And they would also be
Exactly.
balling, right, for whoever they were playing.
Exactly.
LaMelo.
Right.
I think the team is
LaMelo.
like G League Ignite. If you watch G League, I don't know if you're that hardcore NBA fan, but it's G League Ignite, and it's like 3 of them on there. But that world of the one and done is gone.
It's
like,
done.
yeah.
Hey,
So
look at
that-
LaMelo.
so
LaMelo
that
went
is
to
a good thing,
Australia,
Exactly.
Lithuania.
So that hurts a team. That hurts a team like Duke. That hurts a team like UNC.
Because you have to.
Right.
Yeah,
Grow
because
your
they
talent.
can't
Your
get
talent has to get
those
better
guys
every
that
year.
are
You're not going to
that
get
are ready
the
for the
best high school
NBA.
player
Yeah.
to come in.
You're not
Right,
getting
so-
those Zions, RJ Barrett's,
so
LaMelo's.
Right.
We're in. I guess this week is championship week,
Yeah.
and so again, we know selection Sunday, and so we'll have that. And so next Tuesday, we'll do brackets. We'll do a live bracket on here. We'll put.
Oh yeah. We all should do our own bracket and do
Yeah,
it live.
we're gonna. I think Wes has an email out to. I know.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys. I haven't put it together. I'm just trying to take names. Who can I get in it?
Yo, me, I'm down.
Yeah. So look,
Well,
I do
you know
$5
what?
brackets, no more than 2.
Wait,
So-
going back to Mitch, to what you started with when you were talking about, what do you call it, NC and Duke? It's not just them. You know, there's been the big 5 powerhouses for the longest time. There's been Kansas, North Carolina, Michigan State, Duke,
They're gonna
and
get in.
Kentucky.
Right.
And Kentucky
Kentucky
is
and
done.
yeah, Kentucky's not getting in. I
They're
forgot who
not
else
getting
is
in.
there.
Duke's
Probably,
not getting in.
and Duke. Yeah, Kentucky and Duke's the only 2 that I
Michigan
think
State is probably going to be like a 10 seed, they
Yeah,
said.
they had a good last 3 games.
North Carolina is going to be like a 9 seed.
Yeah,
And the only one that's performed pretty well is Kansas. So it's kind of crazy, really. Like the 5 powerhouse teams, they're all very suspect. You know,
like I said, because you're not going to
Kansas is
get
the best
that
of the lot,
talent.
and they're beatable. Yeah,
You're
Right.
not
So,
going to
look,
get that
so
talented
that
player
was
to
my
put you over the
question.
top no more.
So
yeah.
that was my question. So UNC still has a chance to make it without winning the ACC tournament.
Yeah, they're in it. They got.
Yeah, they're in it.
Yeah, no, they're like
in.
they're like a 9 seed.
But
Okay.
But I-
Kentucky at 9 and 15 ain't getting in.
No,
Yeah.
Unless they win the
No,
SEC.
no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Yeah, they got to win out.
no, kind of shocking though. You know, once again that they're that bad. You know,
So Carlos, who's your favorite going in right now? If you could pick a favorite going that off the top of your head,
Texas.
Texas.
Ooh, really? I don't like them.
Michigan,
I like that.
Michigan is suspect. They got beat twice in a row. Gonzaga's winning right now, but they were getting beat by BYU. Baylor's tough, but they're the first time they've been in it. Illinois, they're making some noise. Iowa got some big studs. Alabama hasn't been in the top 10 in who knows how long. I mean, that's my favorite, Texas. I mean, they're ranked 13th, but I feel like they could go far.
Okay, Mike. What about you, man?
well, Carlos hit on something where he said Texas. First off, the Big 12. Let's talk about the Big 12. The Big 12 is like the SEC of college football. You know, in college.
No. It's
Yeah,
Big
this
10.
year they
Big
are.
10 is better. Big 10 is better.
Who?
Big 10 is better.
I
Nah,
don't know about that.
Big 12 is
disagree.
better.
Are you
I think
crazy?
Baylor,
Look at-
when you got Baylor, Kansas, Texas, West
You just said
Virginia
Iowa,
at the top, and then you have Oklahoma
Michigan,
State.
Illinois,
Oklahoma State has.
Wisconsin.
Hey, let me speak. Oklahoma State has the number one player who's going to be in the draft.
Yeah,
That kid.
I don't
Yeah,
care about Cade
Yeah,
Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham, right?
Yeah. he's
He-
hurt.
he's
I
a
think.
total stud.
I think he was hurt the other day for a
Mitch's
little bit.
question was
So,
who was the
and-
best team? He didn't say
Wait,
the best
going
player. He
back
said
to
who was
my
the best
team. Wait, my team is from that conference, and it would be the Baylor Bears. I think.
Oh shit, me and you going.
I think they're super
Well, I know who you
athletic
two are picking.
and tall and lanky, and they're going to cause a lot of trouble for a lot of teams.
Who you got, Wes?
Who's your
I
team,
got
Wes?
Illinois.
Illinois, I like it.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
pick. Good pick.
Solid team.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to go sleepers, Mitch? Next?
Well, I'll give you. I'm going to give you my pick. I'm going to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh shit, you know
Hey
what's
man,
up?
I
All
told
right.
you I did some homework, man. So there was something said about 2 weeks ago on this podcast, and I've always said this.
I must have said it.
Because it was very smart. I think you did say it. So Gonzaga, I've always been a Gonzaga fan, right? And I know they got their ass kicked tonight. You could look at.
No,
They're winning now.
Oh,
They're winning,
now?
actually.
So, well, they were
By one.
they're up and down or whatever. But you need that loss, right? I think you need that loss before you go into the
Might
championship.
not.
But right, and so I'm a Gonzaga fan. I like them actually, and I don't know this. My Gators, how bad are they this year?
No, they could be one of them sleepers, actually.
Are they in
They
the
really
tournament?
could. They really could.
So if my Gators are in the tournament, I'm going to stick with my Gators. I'm going to go with my Gators. But
That's
So-
because your wife went to UF.
hey, man, look, man. You
I
guys
think
want-
realistically
wife,
they
happy
could
life,
make the round of
baby.
16. The Gators, they could,
okay.
depending on who they end up facing.
So
So,
who
Mike,
are your
I'll start-
sleepers?
So, Mike, I'll start with you. Who's your sleeper pick?
Me?
Mine is actually one of the teams that I was just bombing earlier, and believe it or not, and that is Michigan State, and that's because they got off and started off great in the beginning of the season, and then they went into like a terrible run and they played horribly. But
Okay.
down the stretch here, if I have it correct, where did I write it down? Oh yeah, here we go. They beat Illinois, Ohio State, and Michigan, all of them. And they've been on a pretty good run of late.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're a dangerous team, and Tom Izzo is a good coach, and he's going to have them ready come tournament time. So I think they're, despite having a very down season by their standards, they would be my number one sleeper. I would
Wes,
say.
who's your number one sleeper?
Iowa. I'm down with Luke Garza and the three-point
Luka.
shooting.
Dude, Michigan exposed Iowa, and Michigan is soft in my opinion. So
That means they got to play him again. When it comes to brackets, it's about matchups.
Yeah.
true.
They may not
Sure.
even see him.
You're right.
Carlos,
We're
who's your
talking
sleeper?
sleepers anyway. There's always somebody that's beat this team, obviously. That's why they're sleepers. But yeah.
For me, I like West Virginia
I like them too. I like them.
because
saw
they
them play
played,
against
and
Texas.
I'm
I
only
don't
doing it.
consider them a sleeper, though.
I'm only doing it because of a devil's advocate to your Baylor team, Mike.
Yeah, but they're one of the best teams in the conference, so I don't call them a sleeper,
But they're
That would
18,
be like me picking, like San Diego State or Houston as a sleeper.
dude. But they're still 18-8. I mean, they're not like
True.
So
True.
You
and
got to
they-
trust out Bob Huggins, man. He's going to get it done.
he's gonna
By the
throw
way,
a chair or
Houston,
something.
that's another team. Houston, watch out for them. But I wouldn't consider them a sleeper.
He's gonna throw a chair or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so I'm doing. I was looking. I got some news report pop up on my, on my phone. So, what about Texas Tech? They got, I mean,
They struggle on offense. They solid defense, but I don't
Yeah,
like
they-
teams that can't score.
They can't score, man.
well, I'm gonna take them as my sleeper because I've been sleeping, and on them. Bam, you got like how I did that, right? All right, so yeah, so let's set it. We know for a fact. We know that next week, on Sunday, we may pop up with a show. I can't promise you anything, but Selection Sunday night, you know, we can talk about it, kind of break it down. I mean, I'm available. You know,
Right.
we'll see some schedules. I don't know. You know, people on
Do it.
different schedules and
Let's do-
whatnot. But bless you, sir.
Bless you.
Thank
They
you.
Final
love-
Four is always
TV,
around
man.
my birthday, so I
TV
love it.
season. We ain't cutting shit out. You ain't got the COVID, people. Don't worry about it.
No, we're good.
We're COVID free here. But yeah, you know, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about the brackets. We'll break down the brackets, and we you know, we'll pick our
Yeah,
way.
we'll do fuck Joey brackets. Fuck Joe Lamar. No, we do our own brackets. There's four of
Yeah.
us. We do all four regions.
Yeah.
There you go. We pick a region. We all pick a region, and we pick a
Nice.
winner from
Big
that region.
East, baby.
There you go. But
This guy.
Yeah.
Picking the litter over here.
I mean, I'm a
By the
UConn
way,
fan.
Gonzaga's up 6 with like 2 minutes to go. So.
Gonzaga's up by 6 with how much to go?
Yeah, they're
Almost
gonna win.
like 2 minutes to go. Left.
Mitch, I
minutes.
want to tell you, man. If you pick Gonzaga, they're still undefeated. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
tough,
I
man.
can't remember the last time a team
Hey,
went undefeated.
Yeah, that's
It's
They
just-
suspects.
Yeah, that's
They
bad news.
suspects.
that,
Yeah,
that is
that's not
tough.
good.
It is tough, man.
No,
Now,
I mean they're a good team.
Let me ask you
Obviously.
this. Wait. Two
What?
questions I have for you guys, because you obviously watch more than I do. One, are there fans allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think where they're going to
Fans.
play, there's going to be a limited amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they going to play it the same way like they've always played it? You know, and you know, this region plays here, this region plays here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I, as long as that's not changing, I'm happy. That makes
Hey.
me happy.
We should go to a game, bro.
Where's there a game?
We live in North Carolina. There's
Yeah,
always
you guys
I'm
are in
asking where's the host
hotbed,
game?
bro?
No, I know the ACC tournament's in Greensboro.
Yeah, it's near you guys.
Yeah,
That's not like an hour and a half away, Wes.
yeah, like 2 hours.
An hour and a half for me too. But
Right.
still.
Hey man, you never know. You never
I mean-
know where the No Man Fantasy guys are gonna pop
It'll
up.
show up. Exactly, dude.
We may
Except
be
Mike.
at-
Mike is in Miami, so I mean, it's
Yeah,
all
man.
good.
Food
I
Lion.
ain't getting near.
We may be at Harris Teeter. We may be at the Lowe's. You don't know where we're gonna pop up, man.
Oh, so peep it.
Peep it.
That's next year.
But
No, next year will be in Greenville, South Carolina, the second round of my.
I know that WrestleMania is in Tampa this year. That's all about. Shout out to all the wrestling fans out there.
No, did you see? I was watching it at the gym. Brian and head of the table.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. Yeah, it's a weak kind of a weak storyline. I don't like it, man.
Me either.
Yeah,
I don't. I like Reigns as a evil guy. I just don't like.
Oh no, he plays the bad guy role good, but the whole like head of the table kind of nonsense it's just stupid. What I'd like to see actually, and I know they won't do it because they already set the match for Edge versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Hey, people, we're giving you wrestling talk on here, so you better feel it, man.
Or like Mitch says, wrestling.
Wrestling. No, but check this out. I would have liked to see Jimmy Uso come back and challenge him for the head of the table.
Yep.
That's
Me
just
too.
that's just
Me too.
Look, Mike, I know you're not a big wrestling fan, but I will say this. It's because it's evolved so much and people know that it's scripted and like especially our generation.
Don't say the F word.
I'm not saying the F word.
Say the F word.
I'm not saying the F word. Shut up, Mike. Don't say it because Randy Orton will RKO you out of nowhere.
Yeah, Randy Orton. Didn't Randy Orton call somebody out on it? Or
Soldier Boy. Him and Soldier Boy are going at it. They have a Twitter beef going on.
Yo,
No, so listen. So here, straight up and down. You know, I get that it's scripted and you know, whatever. These guys are athletes. There's no denying that, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But these guys have gotten so good on the microphone that sometimes it's just so effing entertaining listening to them, you know, and because now, you know, what the funny thing is not necessarily breaking down the fourth wall, but they'll talk shit about you, like, and your personal life.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the way I look at it, guys, is as long as you enjoy it for entertainment and realize that it's not real,
Hey, man, look.
Hey,
we're cool.
Did you see the
People
UFC?
that think it's
You saw the
real,
UFC
that's
match?
the people I have a problem with. But
No, what happened in the UFC match?
The dude, he was gonna go for
oh my lord,
the belt, and he got rocked by the Polish dude or the Irish dude. What was his name? You know, Mike. UFC.
UFC. Oh, what are we talking about? Which one?
The fight this weekend. The UFC match. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
There was a couple fights. So what's
I
her
know
name?
that girl won. I know that girl.
Well, what's her name? Amanda Nunez, who is
Yeah.
just the baddest woman on the whole
Yo,
planet.
she rocks that
Just
shit.
absolutely destroyed
Like, that
another
girl didn't want no smoke on that one, dude. She was back
Megan
up like,
Anderson
I don't want no smoke.
thought she was all tough until she got
Exactly.
popped in the mouth once. What is it, Mike Tyson that said, "Yeah, everybody's a tough guy until they get punched in the mouth," right? Yeah. So you know, I tell you what, that woman, you want to talk about dominating a sport? She is by far the baddest woman on the planet, and man, I'd be scared. I'd be scared if I saw that woman in an alley and she was mad at me. I tell you what. That is one bad female.
So
she's literally destroyed everybody that is coming to her path. I mean, there hasn't been one fight that hasn't even been close.
Her step was ridiculous.
Jan Blachowicz beat Israel.
Oh yeah, the Polish guy. Yeah, he's tough as can be.
Dude,
he's tough as nails. That boy.
That was sick.
The other one, which unfortunately was the disqualification, while the guy.
What, the Merlin Sterling one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did he get disqualified? What happened?
He got disqualified in the fourth.
Yeah, it was an illegal blow, right? He kicked him when he was down or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
who thought UFC had rules?
Yeah.
Look, it's funny you say that. So I used to really like UFC, especially back in the day, right? Now, I'm not going to say they got soft, but they had to change some rules. I watched one fight where a dude dropped an elbow on the back of the guy's neck like 5 or 6 times. Dude, you're crushing cerebellum and shit like that at that point.
Yo,
dude, the
Gracie,
one guy got it.
So Gracie, back in the day, there was no weight class.
Oh,
you fight someone like 200 pounds heavier than him.
Dude, there's one video, the dude got his skull caved in, the front of his skull.
Yeah.
The guy elbowed him, forearm elbowed him, and crushed his whole skull in.
Yeah,
like seriously crushed it in. Yeah.
Hey, I will say this. What's old boy's name that played for the Panthers and Dallas West?
The wife beater. What's his name?
Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy,
yeah.
Yo, he's a beast in fucking UFC. Well, I think, he's in the UFC. He's pretty damn good.
Well, what's his name? From wrestling. You say it's fake, Mr. Buttons.
Brock Nelson.
But he be doing his thing out there.
Well, he did for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at Bobby Lashley.
What does he eat? Holy shit.
Yo, that motherfucker is shredded. Like they carved his ass out of granite, dude.
I knew it was fake, but I felt bad for the Miz. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, that was bad, dude. That
yeah. I mean, but the Miz gets to go home to that beautiful.
I know.
But you know what? It's funny because I was reading something online. So check this out. I was reading something online. They asked Miz, well, how do you feel about being a transactional champion? He goes, what's the second word in that sentence? He goes, champion. He goes, I was a champion. He goes, so whenever he goes, just so you know how wrestling works, when Vince McMahon chooses you to be a champion, there's usually a pay increase with that.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm champion for 5 minutes, for 5 days, or 5 years. When Vince McMahon came to me and said, hey, we're making you champion for a week, and he showed me my paycheck, I was okay with that.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm not only in it for the money, don't get me wrong, but I've been with this company he goes, and this is kind of a good fact. He's been with the company for over 10 years now. He's never missed, he's hardly ever, I think he got hurt once, right? And when the pandemic started, he moved to, he bought a house in Orlando, in Tampa, so that he could stay where close by.
Hey, shout out to the Miz from the real world.
Yeah. And the challenges. He was a beast on the challenges, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
By the way, so Gonzaga won by 10. And the Gonzaga women, the girl with 0.6 seconds on the clock, they were down by 1.
Oh, that's a good question.
Hey, jumper.
Hey,
for
Sultan.
them to win against BYU as
He almost took her shirt off.
Hey, Sultan, let me ask you a question. Hey, shout out to my boy Jaden. He just joined the podcast. Hey,
late as hell.
Sultan, let me ask you a question. when was the last time? Because I know it happened once or twice. When was the last time that a men and female college basketball team won the championship the same year?
UConn.
UConn.
UConn,
That
men's
was the
and
last time
women.
it happened? Okay, that was how many
It
years
was
ago?
like 2010, 11,
Really?
somewhere around there.
When Kemba
Yeah,
Walker
'cause-
won it?
I'm
I
looking
can't
right
remember.
now.
UConn went men and women did it.
You would have to go when the men won, because the women win it all the time. So when was the last time UConn won?
That's
I'm
exactly.
trying to think with Kemba Walker.
Yeah,
I think
Kemba
so.
and the
I think
crossover.
2009.
2009.
That
I was
must have
close.
been.
I said 2011.
Are
That
they
sound
still
like, that sound about right. That's probably
Are
when
the-
Taurasi was there.
are the women
Taurasi
still
and the crew was there.
Yeah.
are the women still dominant?
Stu
Yeah,
Bird.
hell yeah. They got
Yeah,
freshmen.
Well,
What do you think
Hell
Gino
yeah,
sucks?
like they
You think
used to
Gino
be.
Oriana sucks, Mitch?
they're finally good again, but
What'd you
not
say?
like they used to
What do
be.
you think
Dude.
Gino Oriana sucks?
Yo, she is
No,
badass.
Dude, Gino.
Well,
gets
they
the
have that
girls, dude.
girl. What's her name? Brucker.
He got a
or
new
something?
girl. Yeah.
Little
got a
little
new
white
girl.
girl.
She's
She's
nice
got
with
some
the Packers.
game.
Yeah,
Hey,
Gino,
She's
get
got
them
some
girls,
serious
dude.
game. Yeah.
Hey, that's the player of the year and freshman of the year on the same
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Gino, get them, man. He'll get them talented girls, dude. You
Oh,
be
Yeah,
like,
man. He knows.
How do you think he gets them?
Stop it. Stop it. He's not that coach from Kansas. He's
Yeah,
not fucking Les Miles. He's not Les Miles.
Les Miles? He ain't Les Miles? All right.
It's simple,
All right.
man. When you produce winners, you just produce winners, and they go to the WNBA, so they don't care. They
I
know.
hear you. I hear you. I hear
They
you.
know the move. Yep, go there.
So-
Hey,
so-
before we forget, I forgot to talk about when we were talking about Dak and all that stuff. The next one on the list is Josh Allen. What do you think he's gonna get?
Oh.
50. 50.
100.
A year? Come on.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some good money
He'll
He's not
get
going to
fit-
get
he'll
more
get-
than Mahomes.
because they're gonna
He'll
have
get
to
close
pay
to
him after
50.
this year.
He can't.
Oh,
Mahomes
it's
getting
at-
45.
What?
He's going to get between Mahomes and Dak.
Yeah, I
Between
think so.
40 and 45. He can't get more than Mahomes.
He's gonna get 50.
He's not going to get 50.
No, I think like Wes, like 45.
He's going to
44,
like I said, he's
45.
going to get. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to be between 40 and 45. He can't do more than that.
The other one too is Baker.
before
What do
one-
you do with Baker
Then you got
Baker's the same
Lamar
story.
Jackson. Lamar Jackson's coming up.
and Lamar? Yeah, Lamar. But they already said they're gonna work a deal with him. I'm sure it'll be.
Hey, so we were right. 2013, UConn,
Yeah,
male and female won.
13. Okay, I said 2011. I was close.
UConn is the only school to have both basketball teams win titles in the same year, and they did it
Ever.
twice.
Wow.
2004, because you always got to include the females. They've just been killing it forever.
Yeah, because
Who-
exactly. They
Carlos,
win
who
every
was on the
goddamn year.
2013 men team?
Oh, that's my team. Damn. Kendall Walker. Shit.
Lamb and them guys? Jeremy Lamb?
Jeremy Lamb. Philip Nolan. Shabazz Napier.
Okay.
Baz.
Yeah.
Shabazz.
Baz, baby.
Nice.
Baz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that more for Kemba Walker's Big East tournament when he was just killing everybody.
Yeah, he just went on a roll and just
Yeah,
started
he-
destroying everybody.
Yeah, that's what I just remember that team with Kemba Walker just killing everybody in the Big East tournament.
Yeah. Shout out to Kemba Walker.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
Kemba.
Kemba's the man.
So okay. So we're gonna as we're rolling towards the end, we got to talk about it again. You know, as we opened up the show, Wes. You know, true to our hearts. You know, Mike. I know you're a fan of his as well. Carlos, I know you like the guy, but you know we won't say where you rank him. We don't want you and Wes to get into a fight tonight. But shout out to the Wallace family. Shout out to Biggie, resting in power. You know, shout out to everyone that that reps Biggie. But
Look, I love Biggie. I was just messing with you. I love Biggie, man. Greatest, one of the greatest storytellers of all time. You know, I'm a little biased again because I'm from Queens.
so
I'm a Nas fan.
I'll ask you all this question, and because I have one which will make you guys laugh.
Just ask for the best Biggie song. That's what I want to know. Everybody's best Biggie song.
And Crack Commandments.
Nice.
That's gonna be the next. That'll be my next question to you. But think of a Biggie, like a funny Biggie story right? That you experienced maybe listening to Biggie, or where you were at one time, something significant in your lifetime. Just one thing that stands out.
And fucking Anthony Mason's wife.
Stop it. I got a story to tell.
Okay. Yeah, no. Hey, shout out, rest in peace, Anthony Mason. Hope y'all and Biggie
Shout out
made
Anthony
up.
Mason's wife too.
I told you I met Anthony Mason, right?
Nah.
So no lie, you can ask Jen the next time you see her. So I forgot what year. I think Sammy was a baby. So we're probably going about 13, 14 years, right?
Oh, you're telling her age. Wow.
In my my sister-in-law's neighborhood, we'd always go there, and I always see this like really tall black guy, and I'm like, wonder if that guy. I mean, it's a rich neighborhood, so I'm like, I wonder if this guy ever played in the NBA. Hey, I was profiling. I ain't gonna fuck around. Right? I'll tell you the truth. So it's Halloween. No. So check this out. It's Halloween, and we used to always go there for Halloween. We'd walk around their neighborhood or whatever. This is before, Wes, before Jamie was born, and we all started doing that together, our own thing. But we go up to this one house, and I go up with Samantha. I think she was, I forgot what she was dressed as. May have been like a teddy bear or something. And we walk up to the door, and I ring the doorbell, and the door opens, and it's fucking Anthony Mason. And the only reason, because, he had that Debo eye, like okay, right? So I looked at him, right, and I happened to be wearing a Knicks T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Right, and I looked up at him like, no. He's like, yep. I'm like, no. He's like, yep. I said, what are you doing here in Ballantyne, North Carolina? He goes, my baby mama lives here. Not to come to find out, he had like 4 or 5 baby mamas. But I met Anthony Mason. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to tell you my Biggie story. It was fucking hilarious. So back in 1990 something, my dad was moving from Brooklyn to Florida, where I was living at, right? And so, I had flown up to New York to get him, and we were going to drive down together. We had the moving guys come pick up, empty out the house or whatever. And so, if you know that ride from New York to Florida, it's a pretty hefty ride, right? It's a long ride, right? So I get in the car, and we had a set ground rules. Anyone who knows Big Stu, shout out to Big Stu. He's a pain in the ass.
Big Stu.
All right, he's a massive pain in the ass at times, and he'll tell you how it is. And if he said, when I'm driving, I'm going to listen to whatever fucking music I want to listen to, and when you're driving, you can listen to what you want to listen to. I'm like, bet. So I said, who's going to get the first leg? So he goes, I'll take the first leg. Fine. We listen to some opera shit and some like doo-wop shit. I'm like, really? And so we drove to Richmond, Virginia, right? So as my dad and I are smokers, we're outside we were outside the restaurant to get something to eat, and we start the car, and so I'm driving, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna pop in my Biggie CD right now, right? So I pop in the Biggie CD, and so we're in the parking lot, right? And Richmond, Virginia, it's a very diverse, it's black and white, Hispanic, everybody there. These 2 black guys happen to be in the parking lot right next to us, and they hear coming from a white guy, me, and even whiter guy, my dad, bumping Biggie in the car, and like they just looked at me all strange, right? And so we get in the car, and we're driving, and my dad, like, he's kind of like, he's getting weirded out because if you remember what track 1 on Ready to Die is, is it Give Me the Loot, or like track 2 or 3? Yeah, whatever.
Is that the one he's getting head?
No, it's when he shoots the pregnant bitch.
Oh shit.
No,
Give Me the Loot.
Give Me the Loot's like the second song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Give Me the Loot, right? So I'm getting these weird looks from my dad, right? So we're driving, and like halfway through the album, and I'm getting a little tired. We stop to get gas, and my dad drive. Well, my dad doesn't take out the CD. He wants to listen to the rest of it, right?
Oh shit.
So
Big Stu again.
This motherfucker woke me up because he starts bumping it. Like, he went up to like volume like 26, and he's like, I see my dad doing one of these joints. I'm like, all right, Stu, bumping Biggie. No lie, when Biggie passed away in 97, 24 years ago to the day, my dad called me, and he's like, "Yo, did you hear Biggie Smalls died?" Like, you're not expecting to hear that from your father, right? You know, a really white guy too. But shout out to Stu. He's from the Bronx. He knows what's up. And then today, I called my dad, talked to him this morning, and he's like, "Hey, isn't this the anniversary of Biggie Smalls?" So shout out to Stu, shout out to Biggie, shout out to Faith, shout out to CJ, shout out to the whole Bad Boy, shout out to Lil C's, Lil Kim, and everyone else.
Not Faith, you know.
Oh, she did. All right, so Wes, give me your Biggie story. I know you.
Yeah, my story is real simple, man. I know me and Mitch, we grew up on hip hop, so we were really into music. And I remember we waited so long for Biggie to come out because he was such a the rumor of him just being out from Brooklyn and all these B-sides, on these underground tracks. Being me and Mitch hip hop heads, we always had our ear to the street, listen to Bobito, whatever, Red Alert.
Bobito Stretch.
Exactly.
Yes,
just to kind of, okay, hear the new Biggie stuff. I remember, I think my first Biggie song I heard was Party and Bullshit, probably still one of my favorite songs.
Oh, yeah.
But,
True Big Chill.
Exactly. But I remember I think I bought the single to Juicy because he never had the album out. And on the B side of Juicy was Unbelievable.
Yep. I remember that.
I used to play that so much because I was just in love with the beat. Doom, 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 doom.
Premier beat, right?
Yeah. Doom, doom, doom. And I'm waiting for my thing to come on. Oh, here we go. So and I loved it, and I kept telling my brother, like, yo, this is the new guy. He's gonna be the new guy. I said, listen to him. He's like, which wasn't really onto Juicy like that. He thought Juicy was all right. But I said, listen to Unbelievable.
I mean, it was
a
all right.
freestyle of, and I think what captivated it the most to me was when I saw the movie Notorious, which probably wasn't the greatest movie, but when that actor went into the booth and he did Unbelievable, like live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. Like, I remember, like, when I played that B-side with, like, we had a guy named Milton. I don't know, Mike, you remember Milton, but we used to go in his house and scratch records.
Yep.
in his brother's room.
Yep.
And I just remember we just had that where we wouldn't even touch Unbelievable because we loved that beat so much. We would scratch everything else that we had in the house, but we never touched that.
And we would bring records to his house just to scratch. Yeah.
Just to scratch it because he had a record player where we could. Yeah. It wasn't the DJ equipment. It was a record player, and we would scratch.
Yeah. He didn't have any gold techniques back then, It was some like Yamaha shit. Shout out to Milton and Edison, by the way.
Exactly. So that's my story. That's, like I said, Unbelievable was one of my favorite songs. I'm gonna play it as we end it out if I can get my power going. But go ahead, man.
But for me, like Biggie just had some lines. I like when he did "Flavor in the Air" with Craig Mack. Shout out, rest.
Oh yeah, don't let me talk about features. Yeah, how he kills certain features.
When he, I obviously I'm not gonna say the word, but brothers is mad. I get more butts than ashtrays. I mean, come on, man. Like that's on some. Like you said, Carlos, he was such a storyteller. So, you gotta love the man. So I shout out to Biggie. He may not be your top #1 rapper of all time, but you gotta respect the man's work. So.
Oh shit. Well, you guys are biased because you're Brooklyn dudes. So
that is. I mean, I feel it.
Absolutely. But okay, so Carlos, Mike, what's your #1 Biggie song?
My #1 Biggie song? Oh, I don't know, man. I like his stuff, but I more remember him from college more than anything, and I was fortunate enough to see him at my school, which Oswego was incredible.
Nice. You saw my when he was doing the college tours.
Wait, listen. Whoever ran the Black Student Union there, they must have known somebody. They must have known somebody because they always had. So we had
Tribe up there.
Redman came there.
Oh, nice.
Notorious B.I.G. and they all played in the same place, which is in the union, in the student union, and it's in a place where there was maybe 800 people there.
Where'd you go to school?
Maybe tops. Yeah.
Where did you go
in
to
a
school?
little square, you know,
Oswego
box
State.
indoor that he played.
Oh,
What
okay.
school?
Oswego.
That's
Oh,
up there by
snap.
Syracuse.
Shout out
Yeah.
Swigo.
Yeah, shout out to Oswego. That's it.
Yeah.
The Lakers, man. Love it. The great Lakers. But yeah, good memories. And also throughout college. I mean, you know, it was that time, you know, I went to school 93 to 98. So I mean, you know.
Okay,
it
you
was
were.
You
all
had
about that type
Biggie,
of music,
you had
know.
Biggie, Redman, Method Man, you had Wu-Tang, you had Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Golden
the era.
age, Mitch.
Damn.
Golden age.
So Method
Yeah,
Man,
man.
Redman, they all played at my school. Redman actually stayed in my dorm, and the whole week he was there, he stayed in the guest room, which was right by the entrance.
Okay.
And man, he stunk up the whole lobby and the whole place.
Yo,
That's
you went
probably
to
how
a
they got
Everybody
that
knew
idea for
Redman
High
was
High.
there.
you went
That's
to
how
a
they got
cool
that
ass
idea for
school.
High High.
What?
You went to
That's
a
how they
cool
got
ass
the
school,
idea for
dude.
that
Yeah.
movie How High.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
So like you have, and then so like the kids at the school interview him. We have the college station WTOP there, right? Shout out to them at Oswego, right? Steve Levy, by the way, ESPN broadcaster, and Linda Cohn, both of them went
Really?
to Oswego, and they were both on WTOP.
Oh,
Thank you
damn.
very much
Nice.
as well, right? Throw them in there. But anyway, so they had the interview of Redman. The whole, you know, and they just keep playing, you know, the same loop, you know, the interview over and over. And the whole time he's smoking a big fat blunt. And it was in my dorm, and he stunk up the whole dorm. So it was so funny.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
the whole thing, yeah.
Shout out.
So Los, what's your favorite Biggie song?
Oh, 10 Crack Commandments.
Okay.
I mean, when I heard that, it's a short, like 2-3 minute song, but it just hits hard.
Classic,
Like,
dude.
classic. I love the whole lyrics, but the one that really got me was, you know, when number 3, never trust nobody. Your mama set that ass up, probably get cast up, hoodied and messed up. Like your mom's, like yo, dude.
Yeah, are you serious?
But he told, you know, he like you said, he told a story better than anybody else, I think.
Yeah. It was a great story.
Was.
The 10 Crack Commandments.
And I saw him live. It was like 100 degrees in Fort Lauderdale at the beach, and he had a sweater, jeans, and Tim's on. I was like, oh, hell
This guy.
no.
Wes, what about you, man? What was your favorite Biggie song, man?
Unbelievable. He said it like
It's
1,000 times.
Unbelievable. Mhm.
My Biggie jam, and it always has. It just hits me a different way. Is The Warning? I mean that was. I just love that. 'Cause, you know, we got the cold on my eye. See who's this page of me?
Yeah,
And
like I
why?
say, straight storyteller.
Oh, I know one.
Okay.
It's a sleeper one. The What? With,
Oh yeah, with
Method Man.
Method Man?
Yeah.
I mean,
you.
Yo, Brooklyn's finest. Him and Jay-Z went back and forth.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's tight. That was tight. Dude, look. No, we talking about bigger collabos. Wes, cue it up, man, with Total.
Oh,
You know,
hell
all
yeah.
the chicken heads from Pasadena to Medina. What? I mean,
Yes.
the shit that he did with the Brat. I mean, the B-side.
The B side.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go on and on for days, people. But look,
Yeah.
Wes, take us out, baby.
And we out.
Yo, as always, baby, the No Man Fantasy Podcast. We do it all here. We got music, we got sports, we got life, we got food, we got whatever you want, man. Like I said, we may not be fancy, but we are the best. We got the greatest co-host. We got the greatest button pusher in the history. You got the Sultan Stats. You got your man, your boy, your host, the Snowman forever. Forever, baby. Yo, shout out to Twitch, shout out to YouTube, shout out to the world, baby. We love y'all. Peace out.
Later.
In the middle